Hello and welcome back. Now I'm in my office, good old flip chart here. I was very privileged to be assisting on a training when Kathleen Laval demonstrated this. And to me, the minute I saw this, I just went, wow. I was able to then take what I'm about to teach you and demonstrate this to some people that I was talking to about for NLP in business. And a director that I was speaking to took one look at this and went, if you can work with my people and they understand that, that will make a huge difference to how we do our work. So this also comes, this is a mixture with, it's a model also from Robert Dilts. When we look at the different areas, basically of the way what's happening within business. So you have got the environment, which is where people are. So you've got your environment. Then you have your strategy. Now, with strategy, it's how people do things. So you've got your environment, which is the place people do things, so that can be your office. The strategy is the how-to, the training, the way people do things. You then have beliefs. And you have values. Beliefs are the actual, in this case, for this demonstration, is what's inside someone, what someone believes. Values is the next step up. It's your beliefs mixed in with how this affects other people. And companies have company values. Teams have team values. People have their own values. This is a very simple way to use the meta model to very quickly find out where someone has a problem. How you help someone resolve a situation from an environment point of view is completely different to the approach you would take if someone had a problem that was really affecting their own values. So let me just demonstrate this just now and play along with me on this. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you, from your situation, to start to think of how you would answer this question. So if I say to you, I can't do this, are you starting to come up with questions? The next question that comes is, can't do what specifically? So if someone says, I can't do this, and you ask them, what specifically can't you do? They will then give you that situation. So just play along with me here. I can't do this report. So a meta model question that you can ask for that is to ask, what is stopping you? Now think about the question, what's stopping you? When you hear what's stopping you, you have to go inside to your own mind and actually find the answer. You can't just flippantly go blah. You've got to think about that and come out with it. So if I say to you, I can't do this report, and you ask me what's stopping you, an answer could be, I really can't do this report because every time I sit down and do a report, I need silence. And it's so busy in this office. I can't do the report. It's too noisy. Can you hear it straight away? It's an environment. And the same thing again. I'm going to take you through the whole lot. So I can't do this. What specifically can't you do? I can't do this report. So what's stopping you? When I do this report, this is a tough one because people's jobs are at risk, and that's going to affect the lives of other people. It's a tough one. I can't do this because I've really got to think about this seriously because this has got a huge impact. Can you hear straight away values? This is really jumping up at values because there's other people involved with this. So let's go to the next two. I can't do this. What's stopping you? sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this report. What's stopping you? I've just got a new computer. It's a new Mac. And I can do reports. I've been able to do reports on my PC for years. But I don't know how to do this on that Mac. Can you hear that? I don't know how to do this. Brings you into strategy. There's a little thing that you can ask about this. There's a wee time element. So if you had to say to someone, okay, you can't do this because you can't write the report, you don't know how to do it on this Mac that you have just now, when do you need the report by? If someone says to you tomorrow, straight away you move from here to environment, you give them a new computer. Because the time element has moved it straight away from strategy. They don't have time to get the training. However, if they say to you, this report needs to be in 6 weeks, you've got time to say, okay, if I get you some training on how you can use this Mac, will that help you? So straight away, you've got strategies. So can you hear, when you're actually asking specific questions to pull out information, you can start to hear where it fits. Now we're going to do this one. You know what one it's going to be, but just listen out for it. So I can't do this. What specifically can't you do? I can't do this report. What's stopping you? I've just been promoted. I've been doing reports for ages, but now this report, it goes to the senior manager, it actually goes to the board of directors. And I really can't do this because, can you hear straight away it's someone's belief. Now, the wonderful thing that Kathleen Laval taught was she taught how to actually place every single sections of the meta model into this model. And when you can put these two together, you will be amazed at how quickly you can get to the root of a problem, and more importantly, how easily you can actually help someone to find their answer through the skill in your use of MetaModel. Okay, I hope you found that useful, and go and start listening, start asking the what's stopping you, and start to hear if it's environment, strategy, beliefs or values. See you in the next video.